Race 5, Season 24, Apex Honor Racing on PC. We are starting in P5 in Catalonia, Spain, and 5 red lights are off and the race is underway as we are getting a good start from the line, but on the inside the AlphaTauri, he gets an even better start and we have to cover him off. But ultimately it leaves the door open on the outside where the Alpine from Taisu is going, and he's trying to overtake us, but we don't want to give it up without a fight, as we know that it's really important to stay in P5, but ultimately he has more pace at the start and we can't hold on to the position, which is not really ideal because I already knew that he doesn't have the pace from the front runners, and when you're losing track of the front runners, it makes your life so much harder and your race is basically already over because you can't fight for the lead. So now we are in lap 12 of the race and we are still behind. There was a safety car phase, but it doesn't really change much and we still didn't manage to overtake him. But in lap 13 he loses DRS, so we have the run on him. On the main straight we pull along and overtake him into turn 1, which is a great effort, but as you can see the front runners, they are already miles gone. And we are switching to lap 25. There was a safety car and the rain came down. We all switched to intermediates and we find ourselves in P4 trying to fight for P3 against Kevin Bellish, who is a former F1 esports challenger competitor. So he's a very quick guy and he's running really low downforce, so he's really struggling in the wet, as we are also under threat from the car behind, from the Red Bull from Galva 1. He's also running much more downforce, so he has a much better life in the wet conditions. And we are all now fighting for P3 in this race, but there's no DRS in the wet, of course, so it makes it really difficult to make the pass. And that's really the story of the last laps of this race, as we are finally coming into lap 33. So 2 laps to go. We are still behind, very close behind the Williams of Kevin Bellish, and also Red Bull is still very close behind us, but we can't make the move and we have to settle for P4.